stuck out in the middle of the Pacific with a rock around my neck, and I put it there.
Don't worry, mister. The Navy's probably got planes and boats out searching for us right now. I could just see that ship. Men running all over the deck. Telescopes. Signal flags.
You lose anything in the storm?
Nothing important. How's Bruno?
I was with him all night. He can't remember a thing since 5 o'clock yesterday. I got pain watching him.
Where you going?
To lock horns with the captain again about getting Bruno a leave.
He gave orders not to be disturbed.
Hey, watch it, Doc. You blow a fuse.
My pleasure. Captain! Captain, are you awake? Holy. His bunk hasn't been slept in.
He wasn't on the bridge all night. Could he be below?
We just covered the ship.
Which brings us to the only happy solution of the problem.
What's that, Doc?
He fell overboard.
Oh, what a sense of humor.
I can't understand the Navy leaving the captain of an important vessel sitting out here all this time. Sure wouldn't happen in the Merchant Marine.
How often did you fall overboard in the Merchant Marine?
I didn't fall! That maniac Bruno tried to kill me. When I get back, he'll hang for this.
Look, a medical handbook and a log. I'm gonna put down everything that happens. Like an experiment. I don't need rabbits or guinea pigs, I got us.
Guinea pigs?
Sure, for the medical profession. For posterity. For the Reader's Digest. Boy, will my brothers take a back seat.
I was wrong about the Navy. Here comes our plane now. Yoo-hoo!
Sit down, Captain. They can't see us.
Look out! Here we are!
They can't see us.
He's an officer in the United States Navy. He couldn't fall overboard.
Well, he sure ain't on this ship.
Hey, maybe he was on the raft that blew over last night. It's listed on the storm damages.
Missing 3 fire buckets, 1 life raft, 1 boat hook.
1 captain.
Somebody must have seen him. Did you check with all the officers?
All except Mr. Pulver.
Yeah, we're giving him a silent treatment.
Come on, Billings, let's get on that radio.
You notify the Navy, I'll notify Frank.
Who's gonna notify the sharks?
Frank! 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 Have you told the Navy the captain's missing?
Yes, why?
Because I got a P.S. for you.
It is now the 4th day since the captain began to look truly disgusting. Sweat, perspiration, has temporarily stopped. Could this be due to the malfunction of one of the glands? Perhaps the, sweat gland? As for the splotches that broke out on his forehead when he ate that ugly-looking fish I caught, they're still very pronounced. But more of a purplish color. Possibly due to, dead blood. Sometimes he seems delirious. Example, while talking in his sleep, he said, "Kiss me, Aunt Martha," in a small, guttural voice. He also made the same request of his cousin Tilly. Now, these are obviously the ravings of a very disturbed and dirty mind.
Stop writing in that book.
His voice is growing weaker.
I can yell louder than you can, you little crud.
His irritability is increasing. I'm not a little crud, Pops. My irritability is increasing.
Stop writing in that book.
I'm writing facts that may save millions of lives. Well, you should be proud. Your name's in the title. I call it simply The Death of Captain Morton.
the death of... Why, give me that...
You touch his book, Daddy boy, and you'll regret it. Those sharks were around this morning while you were asleep, and I pulled your hand out of the water. I might just forget next time. Don't fight it, Pops. You're going to be famous. How many guys get a chance to die on paper?
I am not dying!
The Navy's called off the rescue planes. And, Mr. LeSueur, you're still commanding officer.
Doc, Bruno wants to speak to you.
Doc, can I go back on duty?
I gotta do something. Even a metal nut can work cargo, can't he?
Wait outside a minute, Bruno. You too, Shorty. Gentlemen, the gods have given this ship a short reprieve. By tomorrow morning, the captain may be back aboard.
But the Navy's given them up for lost.
The Navy doesn't know its captain from a hole in the ground, and you evidently don't know Pulver. The captain's coming back. I can feel it in my bones. And I'm going to bring this ship to life before he does.
Doc, I never heard you talk like this.
Oh, yes, you have. I've talked all my life. But this time, with your permission, old Doc is going to do something. Bruno! Bruno!
Yes, sir.
Our captain here just told me that he's issuing orders for you to hitch a ride on that plane back to the States for a 7-day leave with your wife.
Well, you heard what the doc said. Go pack your gear.
I'm going home! I'm going home!
Now hear this. Now hear this. This is your commanding officer speaking. The following changes of orders will be strictly and rigidly observed. On or about 1400 hours today, this ship will leave this island and proceed to Elysium Island for cargo assignment. While in that port, all members of this crew will take full advantage of the liberty privileges on this island. Wearing shirts is not mandatory on deck. Swimming hours commence immediately. In the meantime, get your tails off the deck and make hay while the sun shines. What the hell is happening? Metamorphosis. Vegetables are turning into men.
out for the water. You can have rations when I give them to you, and that's an order. I'm the captain from now on.
You little punk. You ain't nothing and you never will be. You ain't half the man my son was. You know what happened to him? Got a fancy job, saved his money, and bought a house and tried to give it to me to retire in. You know what I done? Picked him up by the scruff of the neck and throwed him out through the door.
You never told me you had a son.
I ain't got no son. I throwed him out. That's what I'll do to you, too. You try to give me rations like there was a handout.
Don't you threaten me, Pops.
I was tougher than you are when I was 7 years old. My mother used to work as a chambermaid for a guy who thought he could give me things. He offered me toys so I wouldn't squeal on him, his wife. One morning he came out of my mother's room and he said, "Here's a little sailboat for you, kid." Say, "Please, sir." "Thank you, sir." "You can't have it. You say, please." Then my mother came out, knelt down and whispered. She said, "For the love of God, honey, say please or Mama will lose her job." I kicked him in the shins, ran upstairs and told it all to his wife. And he threw me and my mother and what few things we had right out in the middle of the street. Standing there holding on to my mother's hand, I decided I was going to become so important that I'd never have to say please or thank you to no living soul. And I went to sea, worked like a dog, and finally done all right for myself. War come along and made me more important. Never got no sailboat, but I got me a ship. The commander's got waiting for me. Think you're tough? Think you can give me orders?
You wait, Pops. We'll see who's tough. You can have a swig of water now.
I don't need it now. My wife left me, and then...
Keep talking.
I can't.
Yes, you can. Think about nice things. Think about women. Like the day my teacher caught the girl at the desk in front of me rubbing my leg with a big art gum eraser.
It wasn't my fault. They was all loose women, all of them.
Who, your teacher?
No, the neighbor women after my wife left. They kept winking at me and getting me all stirred up, and they blame me for what happened. Someday I'm gonna go back to that town sober, and I'm gonna show them a thing or two.
I thought you told me you never took a drop.
Stop spying on me.
Are you afraid to drink, Captain?
I'm not afraid of drinking or leching or any kind of weakness. Give me that book. Give me that. Give me that book.